Have you ever helped someone again and again, only to realize they were never really there for you? Some people don't use force, manipulation, or threats. Instead, they use something far more powerful, your kindness. The hardest part? Most people don't realize they're being used until it's already taken an emotional toll. In this video, you'll discover 7 psychological signs that reveal when someone is using you without you even realizing it. Being kind is one of the greatest strengths a person can have. But kindness without boundaries can attract people who only take and rarely give anything back. Psychology shows that healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, appreciation, and balance. When those things disappear, the relationship slowly becomes one-sided. Let's begin with the first sign. Healthy relationships respect your boundaries. People who use you often don't. Instead of accepting your answer, they make you feel guilty for protecting your own time and energy. It rarely sounds aggressive. Instead, they say things like, "I thought I could count on you," or "You've changed." Sometimes they remind you of everything they've supposedly done for you. Other times, they act disappointed, hoping you'll change your mind. Psychologists call this guilt-based manipulation. Rather than respecting your decision, they make you question whether you're a bad person for saying no. Over time, you stop making choices based on what feels right. You make choices simply to avoid feeling guilty. That's exactly what they want. A person who genuinely cares about you understands that everyone has limits. They know that saying no to one request doesn't mean you're rejecting the relationship, but someone who's using you often sees your boundaries as obstacles. The moment you stop giving them what they want, they make you feel like you're the problem. Remember this, a boundary is not an act of selfishness, it's an act of self-respect. If someone only values you when you always say yes, they may never have valued you in the first place. Transition. Some people don't pressure you when they need something. Instead, they disappear completely when you need them. That's the third sign. One of the clearest signs that someone is using you is what happens when the roles are reversed. When they face a problem, you're one of the first people they call. You listen, you support them, you make time even when it's inconvenient. But when life becomes difficult for you, they suddenly become impossible to reach. Your messages stay unanswered, your calls go to voicemail, or they promise to help, but somehow that help never comes. Psychology suggests that healthy relationships are built on reciprocity. That doesn't mean keeping score. It means both people are willing to support each other when it truly matters. Someone who only accepts support but never offers it isn't building a relationship. They're consuming one. Pay attention to how people respond during your difficult moments. Anyone can stand beside you when everything is going well, but your hardest days reveal who genuinely values your well-being. If someone repeatedly disappears whenever you need them, while expecting you to always be available, the relationship isn't balanced, it's built on convenience. And convenience is never the same as genuine care. Remember this, people make time for what they truly value. If they always expect your support but never offer theirs, they're not treating you like a friend, they're treating you like a resource. Transition, but sometimes, the manipulation isn't about asking for help or disappearing when you need it. Sometimes it shows itself the moment something good happens in your life. That's the fourth sign. One of the most revealing moments in any relationship is what happens when something good happens to you. When you achieve a goal, receive good news, or reach a milestone, the people who truly care about you feel happy because you're happy. They celebrate your success without making it about themselves. But someone who's using you often reacts very differently. They may offer a quick congratulations that feels forced. They might immediately change the subject. Sometimes they even find a way to minimize your achievement. Instead of saying, "I'm proud of you," they say, "Anyone could have done that." Or they remind you of someone who's doing even better. Psychologists explain that people who see relationships as opportunities for personal gain often struggle to celebrate another person's growth. Your success doesn't benefit them. In some cases, it even threatens the control they've had over you. Pay close attention to how people respond when life goes your way. Real friends don't compete with your happiness, they contribute to it. They clap for you, encourage you, and remind you how far you've come. Someone who's only interested in what you can provide often becomes distant the moment you no longer fit the role they've assigned to you. Remember this, The people who deserve a place in your life won't be intimidated by your success. They'll be inspired by it, and they'll celebrate your victories as if they were their own. Transition, but perhaps the biggest warning sign isn't how they treat your success. It's how every interaction with them leaves you feeling. That's the fifth sign.